Okay, comrades, now that we have dealt with the capitalism police, we can do this amazing review of this Bugatti Chiron thing. And although we always do the top 5 from Nordschleife, the problem that we have here, we don't have Nordschleife because I'm currently in Russia and I cannot drive because it's currently minus 30 outside. And the last thing I want to be is become famous on like some dashcam video where some Lada is crashing into it. And I won't be surprised if I would be driving Lada. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Lada would be the capitalism police because, well, you get the deal. The thing that I want to tell you are the top 5 features of this amazing car. And actually, those top 5 features have a lot of 4 in them. Because, you know, there is a saying that goes 4 doors for more hoes. The problem is, with Bugatti, you have only 1 and 2 doors. But the engineers of Bugatti have worked over 10 years since the release of the Veyron to come up with other solutions to give your something for more hoes. And start feature number 1 we can find inside is those 4 switches will get you bitches. Another feature of 4 we can find in those headlights, and as you can see there are 4 squares. And you know why? Because 4 square for less hair on the places that you want the hair to be least, as you know what I mean. Next feature of 4 are actually those wheels. Yeah, there are 4 of them, but the problem is those wheels of course will get you some high heels, but those wheels will also strike you right in the feels, because if you know that the price of them is 60,000 euro extra, that's pure capitalism right there. Next feature of 4 we can find on the back, and it's actually the exhaust, because 4 holes will prevent you from having blue balls. And yes, of course, some connoisseurs will say that there is an extra exhaust on the bottom, but you know, it's like a lot of girls. They all have ugly girlfriend to be more beautiful, and this is the same case with this exhaust, and they hit the ugly girlfriend somewhere underneath. And final feature is actually the reverse feature, because the previous Bugatti, the Veyron, had 4 tail lights and this one has only 1. And you know why? Because a lot of 16 and 14-year-old boys wrote sad letters to Santa Claus and they said, "Dear Santa, could you please remove the 4 tail lights of the Veyron and make something else? Because every time I see 4 tail lights I think it's a GTR, but it's not." So they made one, something bigger is better. And final bonus feature we can find on the inside of the car, and namely this, the world famous 500 kilometers an hour gauge or cluster or whatever you want to call it in your language. But the thing is, it's a holy trinity of capitalism, and let me explain. The car does not go 500 kilometers at all. It's just something for the 12-year-old boys to say, "Woo, car goes 500 kilometers. No, it doesn't. The actual top speed is 460 something kilometers per hour, and they still have to test it. So it's the capitalist point number 1. The capitalist point number 2, it's electrically limited to 420 kilometers an hour, and you would need this special Chiron top speed key. So it's point number 2, and actually the point number 3 is the key itself, because without the key the car goes only 380 kilometers an hour. There you have it, comrades, the holy trinity of capitalism right here.